Welcome back to Slinging Dirt TV. We got the Slinging Dirt series UMPs at Lanier, and it's 74 degrees, 62% humidity, partly cloudy, and 6% mile per hour wind. And as of right now, we got quick time driver out on the track here. We'll see what he puts down for his qualifying lap. Gonna try something a little different this time around. But this is a replay. We do know he is the top line. But we're trying to get this camera angle to ride along with him as he makes his fast lap. He's going to come across. However, Joseph Graney did come across with a 14.24. And Brendan Jeffrey Hyatt second right now with a 14.48. But Tyler Brickford's still on the track with a 14.51. It's the first time he's trying to milk that bottom. Trying to get all he can out of the good stuff down there on the bottom. Brendan Jones set the quick time, and Tyler Brickford reset the quick time with a 14.13, and he was riding along live with him. Going to give him the pole. Until they get 3 laps. He might be playing around a little bit more, but we'll go see if we can catch a couple more of these drivers right quick. Nathaniel Wemoff, he was 4th. We got Matthew Selby with us in the 46. He has now taken over 4th. Then we got Mike Augustine here. Mike Augustine's going to be second fastest with a 14.21. And he's going to loop around there. And I think that's where we're going to end it at. And I'm going to see if I can find my camera right quick. It's going to be the camera we roll with the rest of the evening here. Also on the track, Matthew Selby just out there playing around. I guess he's going to try to get a little better. Got a couple different setup shops here with us tonight. Tim TCM there with Mike Augustine. It's going to be the same little group of guys on here. Jeffrey Hyde of Midwest Sim Sports, CFM car, Agility Shop. That's all I got on the track right now. So we'll see what we can keep going, man. If you're watching, chat it up so I can see where we're at. As we might shorten this qualifying time here in a little bit because all we get is the same group of guys back and forth. Now nobody's on the track with us, so. Let's see if we can hop in the ride with them. I want all of these 2 cameras. I want this camera and my big wide shot. Is that possible, iRacing, that I can do that? If somebody knows that, drop it in the comments if I can make that happen. But it looks like, man, I got my controller in my hand. I could speed it up, but what's the fun in that? Boom, we are on heat 1. Should be 8 laps. Let's get the camera where it needs to be. I'll find it. Give me 1 second. There we go. I probably could have just done this and it would have fixed it. Yeah, I could have. Starting on your pole sitter, quick time. Tyler Brickford, East Coast Sim Sports. To his outside, Mike Augustine in number 19. Row 2, Brandon Jones on the inside in the 015. And Derek Darnell in the Fusion Setup Shop 86. Row 3, to the inside, Jeffrey Hyatt, Midwest Sim Sports. To his outside, Privateer and Nicholas McDougal in the 05. Guess I can show y'all back a little bit. And starting in row 4 will be Richard Cale in the 032 Star Racing Associates ride. Anyways, let's get back to our action because this time around, Flagman's going to be pointing to Bicky and he's going to have it in turn 4. I got something that's not where it needs to be. I'm going to try to move it without moving too much stuff. Oh, no. don't know where I wanted that, but we're going green. They enter turn one for their 8-lap heat race. Biggie on bottom. Mike Augustine on the top. Mike Augustine's going to go for a slider in turn 3 and 4 on lap 1. And are we going to have a new leader this time by Mike Augustine? No, Bickford had it at the line. Augustine diving back underneath. Going to throw another slider in 3 and 4 as he lets it slide up the track. Don't look too far now because Brandon Jones sees all this in front of him. He's going to try to get his nose up in the mix of it as we got a 3-way battle for our lead in Heat 1 right now. Big slider from Mike Augustine coming back to the top. And we're just going to have to stay with this battle up front because it's a good one. Mike Augustine's doing the slider in 3 again. Oh, Tyler Bickford's going to see if we can get the crossover here. Brandon Jones has slid up into that spot. If he gets up there close enough, something bad can happen if you do a crossover. I'm not saying that. There it is right there. As leaders are going to tangle up. We don't have cautions in a heat race in SDS on our smaller venues. As Augustine's going to try to work his way around. That shakes up the field a little bit. Jeffrey Heights now your leader with Derek Darnell in the 86th second. Nicholas McDougall third. So, yeah, well, had a little bad luck there. A little hard racing. Changed up this whole field. Tough luck. Everybody makes the feature tonight. We only have 14 cars signed up, so we will be getting. It's going to shape up to be a good feature. I got a feeling. This was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, we're racing tomorrow. Get Jeffrey Hyatt. Your Heat 1. Darnell second, McDougall third, Richard Kell fourth, and Mike Augustine 3 wheeling around to bring up fifth and try to get the best starting spot he could. So we'll be going to Heat 2 now. I totally forgot about that. Wow. Let's get a starting grid up here. Starting on your pole of Heat 2, you got Derek Jester in the 56. To his outside, Joseph Grandy in the 518. Row 2, Matthew Selby on the inside in the 46 and Nate Wimhoff in the 48. I hope so. My shit just swabbled around on me a little bit. On the inside of row 3, you got TJ Boyd and Sean Arnell to his outside in the 20. Bringing up the rear row 4 will be Ricky Barfield in a 102. Let's get back up here on our leader because this time around, the flagman's going to point to him and say, "You got it in forward." Should have put out the battle box on that last race. It was a good one. Had a little bad luck there, but we'll see what we can get. As we are going to be going green this time by for your 8 laps. Heat race number 2. It's on you, Mr. Jester. As he's going to hit the loud pedal, and we're going green. Jester's going to roll the bottom, and Grandy's going to be on the outside turn 1. It's all good, all clean. Everybody made it through and survived. Looks like Jester's going to keep it low and slow. Matthew Selby is going to be taking over second from Grandy. Grandy's trying to get something on the outside, but I don't know if the outside's going to be there or not right now. Jester, Selby, Grandy, 1, 2, 3 across the line. Wimhoff fourth and Torrey Boyd in the 15 will be rounding out your top 5 in Heat 2. Looks like Matthew Selby's trying to get something wound up here as he rolls top at 3 and 4, and then guys get back underneath him in 1 and 2. That time he stayed underneath him in 3 and 4, just trying to pace him a little bit, try to force him to see if he's going to make a mistake down there, trying to get his nose underneath. As they make a little contact, a little wheel rubbing, going to push him up a little bit. Waymo or Jetster's still holding the pole. As there's big contact, and Selby's going to slide underneath, up over the. That's going to make room for Grandy on the bottom to get underneath Jester now, and that's going to put Grandy second coming across the line that time. As Derek Jester is now on the outside, hung out to dry. Sean Arnell 6th and Ricky Barfield 7th. Back to the leader. We should only have a few laps left. This should be the last lap coming through. Matthew Selby's on the pole. Looking for that outside pole. There it is. Matthew Selby, Joseph Grandy, Derek Jester, Corey Boyd, and Nate Wimhoff will round out your top 5 of Heat 2. As they turn the lights off. Should be getting a couple cars out there on the track. Should be a 3-minute little warm up here. I don't think we take all of it. I think we go right into the race afterwards. We'll throw this up there and see if we can get some people. Y'all see some of the drivers of the Slinging Dirt series. All right, we're back in the booth as they pull them back in, go cool them off, bring them back out. We'll be featured 30 laps, ready to go. Dropped about everything right then. 30 laps. Your Slinging Dirt Series Race 2 open wheel modifieds at Lanier National Speedway. Starting on your front row, pole sitter, it's going to be Jeffrey Hyatt. To his outside will be Matthew Selby. Row 2, on the inside, Derek Darnell in the 86. To his outside, Joseph Grandy in the 518. Row 3, inside, Nicholas McDougall in the 05 and Derek Jester in the 56. Row 4, on the inside, is going to be Richard Kale in the 032. And to his outside, Torrey Boyd in the 15. Starting row 5 on the inside is going to be Mike Augustine and Nathaniel Wimhoff. And starting row 6 on the inside is going to be Tyler Bickford and Sean Arnell. As we are getting ready to get this race underway, I'm going to try to get everything back. I need cameras. There we go. We are, hell yeah. I didn't make a fool out of myself that time. As the flagman points over to Jeffrey Hyatt. It's on you in turn 4. Not 3, not the straightaway. In turn 4 is where we want you to fire. As Jeffrey Hyatt gets on the loud pedal, we are off to our 30 lap Slinging Dirt Series open wheel modified 30 lap feature. As we are set, got a little dicing going on here at the front. The 86 and the Joseph Grandy battling for third. We got a tight little race going on right there. Everybody's trying to stay on the bottom. I see somebody back there pushing outside Richard. So that's going to be the 032, Richard Kale. He started on the inside trying to get an outside run. Looks like he slid back 4 spots. Let's get back up here to the front. As they're single file, top 3. Jeffrey Hyatt, Matthew Selby, and Joseph Grandy. 4th, Darnell in the 86. Nicholas McDougall style will round out your top 5 as we said. As I say that, it looks like we got a battle for 5th place going on. Derek Chester trying to work around the outside of McDougall. We're 6 laps into this 30 lap feature. Time might be of the essence in this race. Slide on back to our back and see what's going on in towards the back. It's like Oxley back here trying to save a little tire. Hoping for that mid-race caution before he gets a good push. But your leader, let's talk about it right now. Matthew Selby has worked his way up, and it looks like he's going to be your new leader. This time by, we had our first lead change on lap 8. Jeffrey Hyatt, Joseph Grandy, 3rd, Darnell 4th, Chester is now up to 5th. Right now, your big mover is going to be Brandon Jones in the 015, up 4 spots. As we got a battle for the lead coming back up. Let me find it. I know what I want up there. I know, where is it? Let's throw the battle box up there and see what we got. Let me click on the right person. See the difference in the mile per hour they got right there, a little difference. As Derek, looks like the 86 lost another spot. Heading now back to 5th. Derek Jester up 2 spots now. And looking for more. McDougall was back. Your battle for 6th and 7th right there. But him and Nathaniel Wimhoff, your big mover is Wimhoff right now, up 4 spots. Take that back. Brandon Jones up 5 spots. He is now sitting 8th, so he'll be one to keep an eye on. Let's get back to the Matthew Selby still out front. Jeffrey Hyatt, Granny Jester, and Darnell. That's rounds out the top 5. As Darnell looks like he's under pressure again from Nathaniel Wimhoff. the 48. Slide on back. Battle for 8th. Brandon Johnson, Torrey J. Boyd in the 15. We try to find us a good little. Well, that was side by side, wasn't it? We'll go back here. We'll watch it for a minute. As I think we're going to have a caution. Figure out who it was. And I'm not seeing nobody in the pits. Yeah, Richard Kale. I got into the wall, cut down a tire or something, but looks like him and Augustine both in there. They should be getting lined back up here. Sitting on the pole, Matthew Selby right now. So we got Augustine. I had to have to clear their black to get it to work, but it should be one to green. It's on Selby in turn 4, not 3, not on the straightaway. $11 laps to go in this 30-lap feature as he smashes the loud pedal coming out of 4. Darnell's going to slide back up. I think he fell back to 6th there. He's back up to 4th. Nathaniel Wimhoff is up 8 spots. He is. No, wait. Timeout. Whoa. I'm going to get this right. Let's wait till we come across the line this time. Selby, Hyatt, Grady, Jester, McDougal, Darnell. That is your top 5. As you got a cluster of cars back here battling for 6th. I think the McDougal and the white pink car has it. Everybody's just a cluster back here. As we're going under another caution, we'll go figure out what happened that time. See if we can find somebody. Ahead of him, just not up front. Torrey Boyd's still on the track. Who's right there? And I did not really see any wrecked cars, so maybe up and around, pulled out of caution. Be single file this time, 9 laps to go, I believe. Matthew Selby still leading the way after taking an early lead around lap 7 or 8. Matthew Selby, Hyatt, Grandy, Darnell, and Jester. That is your top 5 right now as it sits. Cheerleaders electing to. We started to do a Delaware start where the leader sits out front and the inside row will just slide up 1 spot. I don't know exactly how many laps we got, but it looks like there's might be 11 or 10 still. As the flagman points over to Selby, it's on you in turn 4. And he's going to fire. And we're going to green. Let's see if we can finish up the last 10 laps here. Selby's going to rail the top all the way around. Try to get some momentum going. Jeffrey Hyatt's trying to get that middle line going, and Joseph Grandy's in tow. It's your battle for 5th. Darnell's fighting his hardest to hold on to that 5th spot. Now he's going to bounce to the outside and hope he can get something going. So we got 4 wide back here. Selby's still your leader right now as there's contact right there. It's just a whole cluster of cars. Pretty racy little track. All out in front though with 5 to go. Selby, Jeffrey Hyatt, Grandy, Jester, Wimhoff, Darnell fell back to the 6th spot. There's still a battle back here. There's a lot of movements going around up towards the back here. Good side-by-side racing. The 87 bouncing off the, or the '07 of Tyler Brickford bouncing off the wall. Back up front, Selby flicking them down. He doesn't want to see a caution. Y'all better settle down back here. As they're starting to line out, your top 5. Two to go this time by. Everything's pretty much the same except for this little pod back here. Just slow sliding each other, all racing good and clean. We're way out front. Got about 4 to 5 car lengths on second place. Matthew Selby is going to bring them back around one more time as the white flag's coming up in the air. Selby, Hyatt, Grandy, Jester, and Wimhoff. That rounds out your top 5. That's Selby's going to bring them around for one more time. Your winner, Lanier National Speedway SCS Spring Series, Matthew Selby. Hyatt second, Grandy third, Derek Jester fourth, Nathaniel Wimhoff fifth, and that will round out your top 5. 6, Derek Darnell, Corey Boyd, Brandon Jones, Tyler Brickford, Nicholas McDougall, Sean Arnell, Richard Kale, Mike Augustin, and Ricky Barfield. Now round out your field. I thank everybody for tuning in and watching. No, I don't do it live at times, so I don't expect live streams. I just hope y'all pop in and watch some good racing here in the middle. Sobe's gonna pop a couple donuts there for y'all. We race every Friday night. We're running this season super late models and UMPs at 8 p.m. Central. And then on Thursday nights, we run super late models and dirt street stocks, all open setups. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get in on the action, send us a picture or send us a personal message on Facebook, Slinging Dirt Series, and we'll get you in Discord and get you inside competition with all of us. Other than that, guys, have a good one. Over and out.